Hello guys, it's Shaun Thomson here. I'm going back to the final part of this series. Now, of course, in the first one, we completely stripped the lorry, including bits, of course, in here, and of course, the front of the lorry. And then, of course, we had the second part where we prepped all the rust, and of course made the chassis look as clean as we could by taking off all the tar, most of the rust, and whatever else we could. Today is the final and most exciting episode, if I'm being completely honest. We're fitting all the new bits. Now I have here my old wagon. I see my old wagon like it's newer than my you know what I mean. Ready? Look at what we've got to install today. An absolute mountain of parts. Look at all that in there. I am absolutely buzzing. So we're going to fit all that to the lorry today. It's Sunday right now, 12 o'clock. It needs to be on the road Monday 8 AM. So, of course, we've got grills to put on. It does have a bull bar coming. Bull bar's not going on today. It goes on mid-April, sorry. Without further ado, let's stop talking. If you are new here to the channel, feel free to consider subscribing. We upload every Wednesday and Saturday, but it's entirely up to you if you subscribe or not. Alright, so now we're going to have to climb up into the lorry and get the first parts that we're going to fit. So obviously we're going to do up here the embossed panel. So there'll be this panel here and two side bits, and then the embossed Volvo that's not stickered up yet. And of course we have the old panel over here that we'll need to dechrome these strips that haven't been done yet. So let's get into it. Alright, so now we've got to dechrome this panel, so we're back in the warehouse, and the first thing we're doing here is just cleaning this the best we can and getting it all nice and clean before we use the dechroming strips, which is right here, which is just about the right size. It's just a wee bit shy, but it'll do the job. So let's get this panel all cleaned and then we can get on the good stuff. Alright, so that is the panel fitted now. Of course it was a wee bit wet outside, but you can see now we've blanked out, and I think I've done a not bad job. Obviously there are wee dirt marks, wee touching it. I think I've done a not bad job of covering up the chrome and putting a black inset there, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. The only thing I'm not too happy with is this embossed panel. There's only a strip there and a strip there of sticker that holds it. So see now when I can literally put my, I need to get more double-sided tape and either take the panel off altogether and just completely double-side tape it again, or if I just kind of put my hand up there and squeeze some more in. But I'm just not happy with that. You can see that it does sag away a bit, and it's just, you know, it shows, I don't know, it might be okay, but so far I'm happy with it. Well, that's what it is. I can't be too picky. Worst case, when it goes up for professional bull bar fitting, might even ask him to take the embossed panel off and fit it professionally himself. Of course, then when it goes up to the sign writer, he's going to sign write this bit red, and it says Volvo, or either white. I was actually thinking maybe doing like a white pinstripe around it. I thought that would look really cool, but I've not decided what we're doing yet. But I think it's either red or white pinstripe within these panels. I was thinking red and then maybe a white pinstripe on the outside, but so far it's looking good. Of course, if I'm not happy with these panels as well, I can always go and get them done professionally. I just wanted to give it a shot, me doing it first. And then of course if it was good, then we continue with it, and if it wasn't, then at least we tried. But anyways, that is us done. We're going to go grab some lunch, and then we'll start installing the front section and the sides, and then we'll do the mud flaps and stuff the next day. It is currently 1 o'clock, I think, 1:30, so I'll be back here for 2. That gives me about 3 or 4 hours to put it back together, and yeah, should be good. Alright, so another bit of good news while I've been working on the lorry over there. Keith has been getting himself busy, and he's fitted that new black box there, which means now if I come into the truck, switch that wee button on, switch the ignition on, the train horn works again. Absolutely buzzing. Oh, alright, so lunch has been had. The panels are sat outside in the rain, so a wee bit of rain got on them. Not that it will matter. But anyways, here we are, going for the first install. Now, I know time lapses maybe aren't the best, but it's the best way for me, because it does take me a while to put these parts on together. So it'll be a mixture of time lapses and just actual install bits. So without further ado, let's get started and let's get the first couple of panels on. See how it goes. Alright, so I had to pause for just a wee bit. I'm actually hiding under the trailer now. The rain's just got a wee bit too much, and as you can see, that's what I've gotten so far. It's looking pretty good. I'm not too happy with the embossed panel though. I'm not sure if I've either not fit it right. I don't know, it's just fitment. I don't know what it is. I'm just not too happy with it. There's a wee bit of a gap, but I don't know if that's how you fit it. You just have to get back into it once the rain dies away. It does say that the rain's going to die away in 21 minutes. So I guess we're sitting down here for that time. Alright, good news, rain is slightly off, it's still spitting now. I do have the option of taking it round into the yard, and if I'm being honest, I really can't be arsed moving it, because A, I've not went under it and checked for bolts and all that jazz, and B, I just really can't be arsed. However, I think I'm going to have to soon, because it's just raining every 5 or 6 seconds. It's pish, plus the floor's wet, and we have to get down there in a minute. But there we go, this is what we've got on so far. The Volvo embossed panel. Of course, we've colour coded these panels here, as well as the whole top panel here. All colour coded to blue, whereas before that would have been grey plastic, which looks a hell of a lot better. Now we've just got the grille to go in, which is unfortunately still grey plastic, so we're going to try it on, and if we don't like it then we can take it back off and put it black. But the guy said it was a pain in the arse to paint. You know what I mean? You can't really see all that much. I mean, you can see the wee join line there. No bad from our first time. Anyways, I don't know what bits to put on next. Alright, new battery, see if that fixes it. Alright, so we've fitted this panel here, the grey panel, and I'm not sure how I'm feeling. I feel that it needs to be blacked out just because of the black panels here. I don't know, kind of black to grey, it's weird. I think also because this panel is maybe a wee bit old, a wee bit faded out as well. I do not know. What I'll try and do is I might try and put some tyre shine on it now and see if I can shine it up. But he says it's a pain to paint, obviously, because all these wee bits in here. But I think I'm going to have to push for it, because I don't know, I just think that looks so nice. We've got rid of the chrome in these logos as well, as you can just do a de-chroming kit on them. But I'm just not a fan. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and install the red bits, and then take it from there, pretty much. Oh, I don't know if you've seen that too much in the time lapse there, but look, we've got the test fitting for the lower bumper. Oh my fucking god. Oh, fuck's sake. That is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. Oh my god. Fuck me, man, that is actually stunning. As you can see, this wasn't a very clean job. Well, it's clean underneath, like, where we've done it. All fitted now, there's 13 bolts in total. And we used these big massive washers to cover the holes. And then of course on the bolt side, we used these wee washers. There's a lovely little sandwich. There's one of them there. It's kind of clean enough. It'll hold it, you know what I mean? Like, there's no chance that's coming off. Loctite bolts as well anyways. And that is looking absolutely stunning. Holy shit. Still looks really weird with the mirrors, I'm not gonna lie. She's looking $1 million. We'll get the step surrounds in, we'll do all that jazz, and then we'll come back to the front and start doing. She's looking absolutely banging. I am not gonna lie to you, she's looking $1 million. Alright, so let's go ahead and fit the step panel now, which goes in here. I need to watch, because the way this panel goes in is a wee bit sketchy. God, how does that go in there? Oh no, wait. It's just here that it's sketchy. Right, so that's that first panel. Goes in there like that, and obviously we'll tighten that all up, and then the second panel goes up. And holy shit, that looks gorgeous. We'll also fit the side panel. I think it's this red panel here. It's that sit in. It just goes in there, and it's just fits to hold this one in. If I remember correctly, at least it's sitting this way. And then it should just be. Here we go. Right. Was that a good idea? Let me see. This is what we'll find out pretty much. Oh, it's just a subtle wee red accent there. It's just a subtle wee red accent. And I think that pays off because it matches the inside of the chassis and all that. Oh, that is subtle. I'm hoping you're getting a good camera angle with that. That is a very subtle hint. There isn't any mounting points on the chassis there, it's just a wee bolt there, 3 bolts. There and there, which we have here. We'll just fit these in and out. Oh no, it's not. Not these small ones at all. Not the small bolts. 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I think it's these ones. It's not wrong. I think I've fought right with these ones. It's these wee tiny ones. Oh, I should have done what I normally do and set all the bolts in the right holes, but I didn't. I'm pretty sure this is the one if I get the right torques. What? No, right, so we've got complete wrong bolts for it all. For fuck's sake, isn't it these ones? Ah yes, small 10 mils. Oh, perfect, right, let's get the 10 mil. Oh, can I find a 10 mil socket? Oh, there you go, 8 mil socket. It's even 8 mil, for fuck's sake. We're going to put the best part in. Well, actually. Oh my god. Holy shit, yes. I'm so glad we decided to do this. Bosh. Oh, yes, mate. That looks good, by the way. That looks fucking good. Yes. I'm pretty sure I've got the right bolt this time. Fuck me, that took too long. That's better. That looks like it fits more. Nope, that looks like it fits. Right, let's tighten these up before they pop back out. Fucking same thing every day. Right, I think it's this one. Oh, there we go. Right, last piece. And then that's it for this bit, apart from obviously the underskirt, but we can put that on in a minute. Oh, right, so as you can see by the sunset behind me and the red skies, we are almost at the end of Sunday. Now, I wanted it back on the road for Monday, but I'm not going to rush it because I want this black grille done. The guy, he was right, it would look nice, but I'm too picky between these two colours. There's just too much of a difference. I really like details, so I'm going to take the grille back off and send it back to him. It's going to cost me a wee bit more to get it done, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Regardless, I've got this truck that I can work with tomorrow and do the pallets. It'll just take me a bit longer, but I'm hoping I'll then have it back on the road by Tuesday, Wednesday latest, because we have some big... I think that grille will look a hell of a lot better when it's black. Sorry, he's doing this thing where it cuts off all the time, but we've got all this fitted on this side, all fitted on this side, which is looking the part. And of course you get that wee accent there, which is what I mostly wanted, just because it kind of carries the chassis colour all the way to the back. We'll have the mudguards on eventually as well, but I really like that. It's just this wee subtle detail. I realise I need to take that off to put that panel back on, but it doesn't matter. And there she is. Absolutely stunning. Right, I'll see you again tomorrow for more updates. Alright, so it is day 2 of the rebuild. So today we've got the front and, well, back and front mudguards to put on. We also don't have the middle yet, so we can't put them on, nor the wing tops. And then of course going to put the wheel arches in here, which is the wee plastic bits that go in here. And we've also got the wing mirrors to attach. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, so I've installed these now, and you honestly can't write it. It is fucking snowing. It is actually, physically, properly, what the actual fuck, man. What the actual fuck. But anyways, I've got these bits to put on now, which is these front bits that go in there. Obviously the wing tops will not managed to put on today because we don't have the middle pieces yet. We can still put either side on with the new indicators. The snow's dying away as well, which is quite nice. I thought the snow was going to be a bastard and start kicking back up. But aye, we're getting on not bad. It's looking the part. I really like the new mud flaps. I was actually I only ordered 2 brand new mud flaps because the other 2 over there are really badly damaged, and I was just going to use the old ones, or the other ones for sitting in the middle there. But see, now that I see these sitting all like nice and clean and mint, I think I might need to order another 2. I think, if I remember correctly, I don't know what they are for Volvo, a mud flap. Yeah, no, we're going to use the old ones. It's 145 quid per mud flap. Aye, so we're gonna put we're gonna use the 2 new ones because the ones needed replaced anyway. They were really fucked, but we're gonna use the old ones in the middle. Anyways, let's continue on. Alright, so I'm not sure how long I've got left on this battery. However, this is us done for today. You can see that we'll get these in with the brand new mounts. This bottom bit here with fucking Hypo Dog. Aye, he's stopping the cameras on you. Anyways, we've got these all fitted as well, and we have the front one fitted up here as well. So tomorrow all we need to do is fit these bits and of course the wing tops, and then fit these tiny wee bits in here, which is just here, and then the same on the other side, which is here and here, and then of course the grille. And I'm hoping I get that back tomorrow because I've had to push jobs back to Wednesday. It's a bit of a push, but hopefully we get there. So that is the end of day 2 of the rebuild. We'll see you tomorrow where hopefully things will look a bit better. Alright, so it's a couple of days later and we finally have the last parts. So they're the middle sections, of course, the show wing tops and the lovely black painted grille. Tell me that doesn't look a million times better. Oh, I've also got the bill bar, show you a quick video of that. We've had it here, but we've dropped it off at Irvine. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get these parts off the lorry and get them installed. I think we're going to go ahead and do the mud guards first, and then we'll come on and do the last bit of the grill, and then that's us done. So let's get into it. Bit of a problem. So obviously we have the parts here. Brilliant. So now I need to remember how they go back together. Right, yeah, I'm going to need to look at another lorry that's away down here and see if I can get an idea. Alright, so I actually kept the old ones just in case we ever needed like a spare mudguard because they're rough. So I'm going to basically come up with a decision of how they go back together. Then now we'll work out something, I guess. See you in a bit. Alright, so it's starting to get a bit cold out here again, so the GoPro done its wee thing where it's switched off, which is really, really annoying. So here we have the show wing tops. These will be only used for shows, and we'll get them all filled in with the blue. And we have our work tops on here. Look how tidy that looks. Man, so we've got the chassis infills there. These are metal, and then of course we've got into here, but there we have it. That's all fitted in there, and that looks lovely. And then of course the side skirt will go there. We've got the Volvo mud flaps, you can see it there and there. And then of course we have the rest. We've got the Reggie plate on, and of course we've got the side dish chassis infill as well. And then of course the plate on top, and everything's all fitted in. Now the wing tops are incredibly tight to fit once the chassis infill, or the whatever you want to call them, the infills are on, just because of the way it sits. Colour my hands as well. So all we've got to do now is pretty much we're loading the lorry straight after this. Literally the second these grill bits are on, it's getting hooked up to the trailer and loaded for a job tomorrow because it needs to go back and make money. We've given away too many jobs obviously with the delay with the painter and stuff like that, but that happens. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the grill on. So we've got of course the black grill that I showed you earlier. We'll quickly go ahead and fit that as quick as we can, get that done, and then pretty much that's us done for today. Right, we're ready to get more of those bolts. Better watch that dog.
What?
Better watch that dog doesn't run away, Mum. Did you actually not?
Are you going to the birds tonight?
I don't know, Mum.
Let me know if you're going to want tea or not.
Okay.
Or we'll have some ready. Let's go, Bard, let's go! Get Bard!
So, does it matter which one goes where? Or are they both identical? No, that one needs to go at the bottom because it's got the sensor 10mm bolt, so we'll go sort that out. There. Right, so if I remember correctly, it's that bolt there. Where else was there one? There. I'll just drop them all on the floor. Yes it is, yes. I bagged them all up right. Tried to drive over this bit in about 5 seconds. Perfect. Right, where do these go? I could have dropped them again, didn't I? I'm never doing a truck rebuild on stones again. Fuck that. That is all of them. Pretty stubby on there. Oh no, we'll take that up here. That looks fucking amazing. There she is. Look at that. I've done a not bad job on that. If I'm working on it myself, apart from obviously painting the parts, I'd say I've done a not bad job. I mean, I've still to drive it and see if it all sticks together. If you see me driving about with like tail lights falling off and all that, you know what's happened. But she's looking the part now. She is looking the part. Fucking hell, right, I need to do a bit of tidying. Now we'll get loaded. Alright, so we have the lorry all parked up in the yard, and of course the curtain side are on. As you can see, she's looking absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I will say is now I feel like I need to put a wee bit of red in the trailer, or maybe even just these mud guards, but that's a job for another day. We'll do that at a later date. We're not doing that today. But anyways, here is the load we have to load up here. It's all these pallets. Got the forklift out, just about to start loading it now. And if you want to see me do that job, then of course if you want to see me do that job, the video will be out next Saturday at 7:30 UK time on the channel, and it'll be another day in the life. But anyways guys, thank you very much for watching this build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys I feel like I always say you guys, but I hope he's really did enjoy it. I have thoroughly enjoyed working on the truck, learning about the truck, and of course being able to kind of do a little bit of customization to the truck as well. And a big shout out to the painter, that doesn't want to be named, but you know what I mean, that's all it is. But anyways, cracking job. Also Volvo for setting me up with some new parts. Obviously I paid for them though, so fuck you. And McCallum's as well for supplying me with all these bits. McCallum's truck styling, that is, always get it wrong. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm sure you'll agree the truck looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just look at it now behind me. Obviously we've still got side skirts to go. We also of course have the bull bar, Dutch headboard, and the lights on top, as well as the deep visor still to go on it, but she's looking absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, man. She is an absolute beaut. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.